Los Angeles, California, Paramount Studios, backlot, Western Town set, Tuesday afternoon, June 16th, 1970. The sun is brutal, 98 degrees, no clouds, just relentless California heat beating down on fake wooden buildings that look like they belong in 1880s Wyoming, but actually sit on a studio lot in Hollywood. The Western Town is a permanent set. Main Street, saloon, general store, sheriff's office, hotel, bank, all facades, nothing behind them but wooden supports and safety rails. But from the front, with the right camera angles, it looks authentic, real. Dozens of westerns have been filmed here, television shows, major films. This is where the American West gets recreated. Today they are filming a barroom brawl, big fight scene, 12 stunt performers, choreographed chaos, chairs breaking, bodies flying through windows, the kind of violence that looks brutal on screen but requires precision and control to film safely. This is not acting, this is stunt work, professional falling, professional hitting, professional making it look real without anyone getting hurt. Clint Eastwood sits in a director's chair 20 feet from the saloon entrance, 40 years old, tall, lean, cowboy hat, dusty boots. He is not just starring in this film, he is producing, overseeing everything, every shot, every angle, every stunt. Clint knows westerns, grew up watching them, spent a decade making them. This is his world. Rex Hammond stands near the saloon entrance, watching the stunt team rehearse. Everyone calls him Bull, 6'2", 240, 53 years old, thick arms, barrel chest, face weathered from decades of outdoor work, former rodeo champion, 25 years as a Hollywood stuntman, the last 8 as a stunt coordinator. He runs the stunt team with authority, demands perfection, accepts nothing less than total commitment. Bull believes in a specific kind of toughness, the rodeo kind, the cowboy kind, real men who take real hits and get back up. No complaining, no quitting, just grit and determination. He respects actors who do their own stunts, respects stuntmen who push through pain, has no patience for anything he considers soft, fancy, performative. The stunt team is good. Professionals. They have rehearsed this fight for 3 days. Every punch, every fall, every crash. Bull calls them together, gives notes, adjustments. Tommy, when you go through the window, tuck your shoulder more. Jake, the chair brake needs to be faster. Sarah, bigger reaction when the bottle hits. The team nods, absorbs, respects Bull. He has earned it through decades of work. A car pulls up behind the cameras. Bruce Lee steps out, black jeans, simple grey t-shirt, sunglasses. He is here as Clint's personal guest. They met 2 months ago at a Hollywood party, talked for 2 hours about film, about martial arts, about the philosophy of movement. Clint was fascinated, invited Bruce to visit the set, see how westerns are made. Bruce accepted, curious about stunt work, about how they create violence safely. Subscribe. Turn on notifications, like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. Clint sees Bruce, stands, walks over, shakes his hand. Bruce, glad you made it. Welcome to the Old West. Bruce smiles. Thank you for inviting me. This is impressive. He gestures to the set. The town, the detail. Clint nods. It's all fake, but it looks real on camera. That's the magic. They walk toward the saloon. Clint introduces Bruce to the crew, camera operators, assistant directors, production assistants. Everyone is polite, professional. Some recognize Bruce from television, some do not. But all are busy, focused on the work. Bull sees them approaching, recognizes Bruce Lee, the kung fu guy from TV. He has opinions about martial arts, strong ones, believes it is performance art. Dancing, not real fighting. Real fighting is what happens in bars, in rodeos, in back alleys. Brutal, ugly, no choreography, no philosophy, just survival. Clint brings Bruce over. Bull, this is Bruce Lee, Martial arts instructor, actor. I invited him to watch our stunt work today. Bull extends his hand, firm grip. Testing. Bruce shakes. Firm but not competitive. Bull grunts. Kung Fu. Right. Bruce nods. Among other things, I study many martial arts. Mix them together. Bull crosses his arms. We do real stunt work here. Real hits. Real falls. Not movie fighting. Real fighting. His tone suggests movie fighting is what Bruce does. Clint senses the tension. Bull, Bruce teaches real fighting. Hand-to-hand combat. Very effective. Bull looks skeptical. Maybe, but real stunt work is different. We take hits that would put most people in the hospital. Your kung fu guys flip around. Look pretty, but put them against a real stuntman who knows how to take and give real punishment. I don't think they'd last 8 seconds. The comment hangs in the air, loud enough that the stunt team hears. 12 professionals stop their rehearsal. Turn to watch. This is getting interesting. Clint looks at Bull, then at Bruce. Not sure how to handle this. Bruce remains calm. You believe stunt training is superior to martial arts training for real fighting? Bull nods. I know it is. I've been doing this for 25 years. Taken hits from the best. Given hits to the best. Your fancy kicks and hand movements wouldn't last against someone who fights like a real cowboy. Rough. Dirty. No rules. Bruce considers this. Would you like to test that theory? Bull's eyes narrow. You want to fight me? Bruce shakes his head. Not fight. Demonstrate. Controlled. You try to hit me as you would in a real situation. I respond. We see what happens. 8 seconds. Your timeline. Clint steps forward. Gentlemen, maybe we should. But Bull cuts him off. No, Clint. I said it. Now I'll prove it. He looks at Bruce. Right here. Right now. 8 seconds. Let's see if Kung Fu works against real toughness. The 12 stunt performers gather around, forming a circle. This is better than any rehearsal. This is real. Clint sighs. Knows he cannot stop this now. Controlled, nobody gets hurt. This is a demonstration, not a fight. Here, both men nod. Bull removes his cowboy hat, hands it to one of the stuntmen, rolls his shoulders, cracks his neck. He has been in hundreds of fights, screen fights, bar fights, rodeo fights. He is confident, not arrogant, just certain. Bruce removes his sunglasses, hands them to Clint, stands naturally, no fighting stance, just standing, breathing, calm. Clint looks at his watch. 8 seconds. Controlled. Begin. Bull moves. No hesitation, no telegraph, just explosive forward movement. He throws a wide right hook. Cowboy punch, haymaker, the kind that works in bar fights. Full commitment, meant to end things fast. Second one. Bruce's left hand moves, quick. Intercepts Bull's wrist mid-swing, light contact, just enough. Redirects the punch past Bruce's head. Bull's fist cuts through empty air, 6 inches from Bruce's face. Bull feels the redirection, tries to power through, use his strength, but the angle is wrong now. His punch has no target. Second 2, Bull resets, throws a left hook. Same power, same commitment. Bruce's right hand intercepts, same technique, redirection. Bull's second punch misses. He has thrown 2 of his best shots, connected with nothing. Confusion crosses his face. Second 3. Bull changes tactics, rushes forward. No punching, just using his body, his mass. 240 pounds trying to crash into 135. Overwhelm, bulldoze, real cowboy fighting. Bruce does not retreat. Steps forward, into Bull's charge. Angles his body. Bull's chest hits Bruce's shoulder. Not the solid impact Bull expected. His momentum redirects, past Bruce. Off balance. Second 4. Bruce's left hand touches Bull's right elbow. Light pressure. Upward guide. Bull's arm rises involuntarily. His balance shifts. His structure compromises. Bruce's right palm taps Bull's chest. Gentle, over the heart. That could have been a strike. Solid, disabling. Second 5. Bull tries to grab. Wrestler's instinct. Get a hold. Establish control. His hands reach for Bruce's shoulders. Bruce's hands are already there, intercepting at Bull's wrists. Both wrists controlled. Bull cannot grab, cannot establish the grip he needs. Second 6. Bruce's foot sweeps. Low, fast. Catches Bull's right ankle. Bull's weight is shifting. The sweep finds the moment of transition. His balance vanishes. He falls, not hard, controlled. Bruce's hands guide the descent. But Bull is going down. A 240-pound former rodeo champion is falling. Second 7. Bull's back hits the dust. The ground. Not the padded mats stuntmen usually fall on. Just dirt and dust. Not painful, but definitive. Bruce's knee appears beside Bull's ribs. Not pressing, just positioned. His right hand hovers near Bull's throat. Not touching, just demonstrating. Second 8. Bruce stands, steps back, extends his hand. Bull stares up at him. Face red, covered in dust. Not from pain, from shock. 8 seconds, his own prediction, used against him. The 12 stuntmen are frozen, silent, staring. They just watched their coordinator, the toughest man they know, get controlled completely by someone half his size in exactly 8 seconds. Clint Eastwood stands with his mouth slightly open, trying to process what he just saw. Bull takes Bruce's hand. Bruce pulls him up. Bull stands, brushes dust from his jeans. His shirt. Does not look at the stunt team. Cannot. The embarrassment is total. Bruce speaks quietly. You are very strong, very committed, but you telegraphed every move, relied on power. I did not meet your power. I redirected it. Bull finally looks at Bruce. How did you move so fast? I couldn't touch you. Bruce responds, I did not wait for your punch to arrive. I intercepted it while it was forming. Read your intention before your body moved. That is the difference. Clint walks over, puts a hand on Bull's shoulder. Bull, you just got a free lesson from one of the best martial artists in the world. I'd call that a good day. Bull nods slowly. Still processing. Mr. Lee, I spoke without knowing. I was wrong. I apologize. Bruce shakes his head. No apology needed. You believed what your experience taught you. Now you have new information. That is how we grow. Bull extends his hand. They shake, genuine, respectful. One of the stuntmen speaks. Tommy, 28, been doing stunt work for 6 years. Mr. Lee, could you teach us some of that? That interception thing. That could help us in fight choreography. Bruce looks at Clint. If Mr. Eastwood permits, Clint grins. I permit. In fact, I insist. Everyone take 30 minutes. Bruce, show them what you just showed. The stunt team gathers around, eager, curious. No more skepticism, just genuine interest. Bruce spends 30 minutes teaching basic interception, reading intention, timing over power. The stuntmen practice. Ask questions. Bull watches, silent, learning. After filming wraps, Bull approaches Bruce. Mr. Lee, would you be willing to work with my stunt team regularly? Show us more. I think this could make us better, safer, more effective. Bruce agrees. Over the next 6 months, Bruce visits Paramount Studios 8 times, works with Bull's team, teaches principles, changes how they think about fight choreography, about control, about precision. Bull's reputation changes, not damaged, enhanced. Other stunt coordinators hear he is studying with Bruce Lee. Respect that, forward thinking, always learning. Bull integrates martial arts principles into his stunt work. His fights look better, more realistic, safer. His team becomes the most sought after in Hollywood. When Bruce Lee dies in 1973, Bull attends the funeral, stands in the back, does not approach the family, just pays respects. After he gathers his stunt team, Bruce Lee taught me something important on that Western set. He taught me that being the toughest guy is not enough. You have to be smart, precise, always learning. That's what made him great. That's what we need to be. Clint Eastwood tells the story on every Western he directs after that. I once saw Bruce Lee handle my stunt coordinator in 8 seconds on a backlot. The toughest stuntman I knew, 8 seconds, that's when I understood martial arts is not performance. It's science. The 12 stuntmen who witnessed it spread the story to other crews, other coordinators, other films. It becomes legendary in stunt communities, not as humiliation, as evolution. The day Western toughness met Eastern precision and learned they could work together. This story never made the trades. Never appeared in Hollywood Reporter, just 12 witnesses on a Western set in 1970. They told friends, told students. The story spread through the stunt world, through martial arts schools, through film sets, not as myth, as fact, as proof that Bruce Lee changed Hollywood, not just through his films, through moments like this, 8 seconds on a dusty backlot, 12 witnesses, one lesson that changed an entire industry's approach to fight choreography forever. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.